What's going on, my beautiful people out there in the fragrance world? Welcome to PR Scents. My name's Jose. So I finally got it a little while back, and I did a. Did I do a first impressions? I did do a first impressions of it, and I've been wearing it and wearing it and wearing it. So I figured I'll let you guys know now what I think about Rayhaan's Crimson, which is a clone of a very expensive Creed fragrance called Centaurus. And I smelled Centaurus at the department store, and I love it. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it smells really, really good. And so I'm not spending $360 on this fragrance. So I found a couple of different ones, and if you want to know what I feel about Rayhaan's Crimson, stick around. We'll talk. All right, guys, so like I was saying, Rayhaan Crimson. I smelled Centaurus by Creed, and I fell in love with it. Like I said, and I've said a couple of times, it's not a groundbreaking fragrance, but it is a very, very nice fragrance. It's spicy, it's woody, it's musky. It's got a lot of little, facets to it, and I really enjoy it. It's very smooth. So me being me, I'm like, okay, let me find a clone. Now I did find do a clone of it, and that one is called Centaur Constellation. And that is actually a good one. I'm gonna do a review of all three, one versus the other, to let you know which one I think is closer to it. But let's talk about Rayhaan. So it comes in this. First of all, let me see, I got it for $44 on Amazon, and I got it within 4 days of ordering it, which I thought was impressive. So, Rayhaan Crimson, okay, it is a eau de parfum. It is made in the UAE. And let's see, mine is 125, so fairly recent, right? This is the bottle. I like the bottle. It's gaudy as hell. It's gaudy as all get out, but I kind of like it. I think it looks pretty cool. Very heavy, very heavy. The cap has some good weight to it as well. And the one thing I always notice with these is as that alcohol and fragrance liquid gets on these caps, whatever color they are, it starts to eat away at those. I don't know if you see that. Anyway, so the atomizer, nice. Is it pressurized? Yeah, it's slightly pressurized. Man, is this fragrance spicy. All you get at the very beginning is the spicy pepper and cinnamon. That's what you get at the very beginning. Really, really nice. The cardamom comes into it as well, but that cinnamon pepper scent is right there. So don't spray it and then just inhale that scent, because you're gonna sneeze a lot. This is by Rayhaan, and Rayhaan, if what I've read is true, is a subsidiary of Rasasi. And there's not too many Crimson clones out there. Like Dua has one, Rayhaan has one. I don't know who else has one. I'm pretty sure there's another one out there. So far, I think this one is the best. Dua's really, really good. Don't get me wrong. But this one I think is the better one. This has got pretty much the same notes that Centaurus has. Cardamom, cinnamon, pink pepper as the top notes. Then it starts, dwindling down into heliotrope and patchouli. There is a little earthiness to it because it's a little. It's not a dirty earthiness, but it's a rich kind of maybe like wet earthiness. Then once it dries down, benzoin, tonka bean, and vanilla. Now, this is a unisex fragrance, but it does lean a little bit more male. I would say, this probably would be worn more by males than females because it's a heavy scent. It's very spicy. It's a nice warm scent as well. You definitely get that cinnamon. That cinnamon is like out there, slightly sweet. It really is a little sweet. And then it definitely smells like Creed for sure, like, you know, Creed Centaurus. In the dry down, you get a spicy vanilla cinnamon dry down. And then as it starts to really dry down, and once it's on your skin for a long, long time, this is just me, but I definitely get hints of Black Phantom. I really do. Like, it's once it dries down totally, you know, it's a really, really faint skin scent. But if you smell that skin scent, at least I do, I get a little bit of Black Phantom. It's got that vanilla, it's got that tonka bean, that benzoin, and I think that's what's giving it this slightly Black Phantom kind of feel. But by the time it gets to that point, it's not so strong that anybody else can smell it. You can smell it because you're putting your nose right there, but nobody else is going to smell that. What else do I have? It is slightly eucalyptus. Like, you get a eucalyptus feel out of it when you first spray it from the cardamom. Because cardamom can come off as being a little bit like a eucalyptus kind of scent. And I definitely get that as well. But man, guys, this is such a gorgeous scent. It's powerful. It lasts, and you guys know me, my skin, nothing. But I put this on at like 7 in the morning, and by 1 o'clock, 12 to 1 o'clock is when it starts to like go away. So you get a good 5 to 6 hours out of it. It's not a beast yet, but that doesn't mean that it won't become one. And I think this is a good, I'd say 90% coffee worthy, because it's so damn good, and it does smell a lot like Centaurus. It really does. It's the same thing though that I find in Dua's version. The opening is like a powerhouse. Like, they just knock you out with that cinnamon and that pink pepper. Whereas Centaurus has the same feel, but it's more subdued. It's cleaner. It's not as spicy, but the scent is still very, very similar to what this is. Once this dries down, this goes very close to that. And I do feel, for now, if it changes, I'll let you guys know, that Rayhaan's Crimson is a little bit longer lasting than Centaurus. Because Centaurus smells nice, but I get maybe 2 to 3 hours with it right now. Whereas with this one, I noticed it today. I was wearing it again, and it was like at the 5 to 6 hours is where I couldn't really smell it, but then every now and then I got a little whiff of it. So yeah, in that regard, it's really good. This to me is definitely a spring, fall, winter kind of fragrance. I don't know how this would hold up in the summer because it's so heavy. And like I said, it is unisex, but I do think it leans a little bit more male. And I would definitely dress this up. I mean, it's just a really, you know, mature scent that I think would go well with a guy that's wearing a really nice outfit, goes out at night, you know, hangs out with his friends, goes on a date. This is a good one for that. So yeah. Anything else? Age-wise, I would say it's a more mature scent. I mean, guys, if you're 18 and you think you can pull it off, do it, and you will smell different than everybody else. But I think it's more for, you know, a mature kind of guy than a kid, you know, that's just out there playing basketball and stuff like that. It's not a basketball kind of scent. This is a sophisticated scent, guys. Respect. So yeah, so that's what I have for you guys. Rayhaan's Crimson, do I like it? Absolutely. I give it 90% coffee worthiness. And right now, like I said, if you get it on Amazon, $44, free shipping, so you can't go wrong with that. And, you know, do I recommend it? Absolutely, I do. So, guys, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you got the information that you were looking for. If you did, please do me a solid. Please click on that link. I mean, please click on that like button and hit the subscribe button hit it twice, because you get the notification bell, which will let you know every time I put out a new video, which is, I try to do 3 times a week. I am going to do a full review of Dua versus Rayhaan versus Creed. I'll try and put that one out next week. But for now, you guys know how I feel about this one, and that's all you need. So, as always, guys, you guys make sure that you be safe, you be loved, and I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.